Hello, VOD. Hello, everyone. Oh, man. Should have started from the beginning. Whatever, I'll edit it in. How is everyone going? Today is the start of a new series, which is Superflat Survival. And I have 3 rules for you today. Rule number 1. We are doing this entirely in Superflat, but you already knew that one. Rule number 2 is that there are villages and structures that will spawn in this world. That's just to help with some pain points and make this a little less similar to GOG and a little more streamable. Rule number 3 is that we will try our best to keep this to the super flat dimension only. And that is our rules, chat. How is everyone doing today? Let me get back to chat. Let's see, what should I do? I am going to log into the server right now. I want to give a shout out to HypeServe again, who is again, I am being sponsored by this run. We're in a time set day. And let us get started. How's it going, chat? How are you guys doing? All right, so let me put some music on. Let me turn the quest book onto the correct colors, because this ain't right. Midnight by Casca Cutie. There's also semi-transparent. Kind of curious. What do we think? Hello, chat. Yeah, also, I'm on a daily version of Gregtech New Horizons. This is daily 406, which means that this is kind of an experimental version. We've got a couple of cool things, which is crops, the new crops mod made by Cobra 5. We also have a free cam mod made by Cadis. Thank you, Cadis. This is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hello, chat. Oh my god, there's so many people that I can't actually say hello to everyone, which is really sad, but I hope you guys are doing as well as you can. Oh, another thing that I always forget to do. In-game info XML. I feel like I'm gonna get slimed in a second. Okay, let's start. So chat, this starts by going into the quest book and doing our normal thing. So we need 8 dirt and we need to survive the slimes. So I see a village over there and I'm immediately going there. Oh man, this is gonna be so fun. I'm curious about the dimension lock because I haven't done any routing for this whatsoever. So I want to see if it's possible to dimension lock, but it seems like from what little information I've gathered from runners like Duct and stuff, it seems that you need other dimensions. Grape slime. Whoa. Okay. Has Superflat Stargate been done? Not that I know of, right? I think GOG was like the thing. And so no one's actually looked into this run as far as I can tell, but we'll just have to see. How is everyone doing today? How are you guys? Oh, I'm so excited. Dude, when I was playing the trailer, I just had the biggest smile on my face for like, oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, that's all. How am I gonna get in here? I think I'm just gonna have to break through the walls, like just, wow. Alright, chat, get ready for some riveting gameplay. First time I managed to catch you live and it's for the beginning of a masterpiece. That's right. This is gonna be awesome. Break dirt and build up. Oh, smart. Yeah, we need our 8 dirt anyway. Bite Beat, my day is doing fantastic because I am here with you guys doing something very exciting and new, and I'm just so stoked about it. Okay, we've got our first quest today, our first night. Welcome to GTNH. Don't get used to things being nice and comfy. Because in about 10 minutes, the sun will set, and unlike vanilla Minecraft, there's no light whatsoever at night, but plenty of infernal mobs. Alright, let's take our apple. Let's see, what are we going to do? I think we should go directly to gravel and oak logs, which I see some in front of me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I feel so slow. Oh my gosh. Is this what a new playthrough is like? 1, 2, 3. Guys, we're getting all the way to Stargate today. Trust, trust. One stream, one stream. And that is our second quest, I should hope. Oh, it's a retrieval. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, consume. Okay. And that is Sticks and Stones. It's number 2. I want to put on some... I love this, but you know what? Let's put on this one first, and then we'll go into the Bossa Nova playlist after. Oh my god, so many follows and stuff. Thank you all for the follows. I can't keep up with all of it, I don't think. But I really appreciate you guys, and I love you all. Alright, to get our first flint, you can't actually get flint from playing the game normally, so what we have to do is craft this into flint. The flint doesn't drop from gravel in GTNH, duh. And then from here, our first crafting table, which is made out of 2 flint and 2 oak logs. That was quick. Now that you made it this far, you might notice how the 2 new quests look different. The quest with jagged edges is a main quest. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay, let's hit that up. Wow, really? I didn't know that. That's crazy what you get for reading. Oh my god, and the coins. Vending machine. Oh, I forgot about the vending machine. Oh, this is so peak already. Alright, we need to make wooden tools of all kinds. Today, I just watched a few VODs to get inspiration for my UEV base. I would have loved to be there for your first run. And me out of nowhere, here you are starting your second run. Dude, I have plans. This run is gonna look so peak. I don't know if you guys have ever played Destiny 2, but there was this place on a planet called Titan, called the Arcology, and specifically Solarium. And there's this really cool, like, it's like a, kind of like a futuristic metro almost. And it has like a big glass dome over it. Oh, the aesthetics are so peak. So that's what I'm going after for this run. As my inspiration. I need more wood. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit. No sounds? Let's see. Are you getting no game sounds? Is that true? Oh. Wait, no, you are. You should be. No game sounds and no music. Are you guys sure? Am I crazy? Gregtech audio capture. Let's check this out. I see what's happening. Okay, Gregtech audio capture. No music either is weird. Oh, I know why. Oh, damn it. I don't know where to put this. I think this goes at like negative 1.3. How is the music balance? Okay. It happens sometimes. Okay, okay. You can hear all the slimes. It's just slimes. I might even go into EFR and get rid of the slimes. Or ESM. Mob slime. There's different slime sounds. Okay, and then I need to make a wooden hoe. Okay, I get a cookie. Let's go. Or a loot bag. I'm gonna get a loot bag and start gambling off the rip. Oh, let's go. Waffles, light meal. Unk, you can't use the axe? Oh. Yeah, I should. Alright, I think we go for cobblestone first. Dude, this is so much better than GOG for streaming. Hello. Moin, I just got a battery from a loot chest that can hold 2 billion EU in Moni Factory. Okay. Win hardcore GOG run. Gotta think about that one. Dude, the slimes are just sliming it up over there. Oh, I should delete the quest book. I always put like a sword in the left slot. I guess I'll put my spoon here. Healing axe and steam mage. You know, I wish. I don't think wizard towers spawn. Chat, I think it's approaching nighttime. I'm in danger. Can I find a bed in these? Or do I just have to make it through the first night? Ooh, ink sacks. Win hardcore. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. I forgot that mob griefing is on again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in danger. I don't think these places spawn with no, they don't, because the villagers can sleep. Okay, we're hunkering down for our first night, chat. I can catch up with chat at least. I'm so scared right now. Alright, let's take a look at our impending quests. So, we get some cobblestone. I'm gonna turn view mode on all, because I've seen this all before. Hardest Minecraft mod pack playing vanilla. You know, part of the reason why I did this run is because one of my first favorite runs was a vanilla Superflat run in 1.19. That was before I started GTNH. That's pretty much what I last left on. No beds, but there's carpet you'd need. Ooh, good idea. Let's go get some carpet. Blood Moon, here we come. Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah. Oh gosh. So let's take a look at our quests. I think what we want to do is get our cobblestone, grab a soft mallet, which we could do right now if I brought my crafting table with me. I guess we can do this. What is the recipe for this again? It's 6 wood and 1 stick. Could start getting rid of the area that we are currently in. What is the difficulty right now? I did see creepers, so I think it is normal. Oh, hello. Rare webbing blueberry slime of mission control blast off Weber. Welcome to Infernal Mobs, chat. I also want to organize my inventory because most of this shit is not useful to me. Who am I hearing walking? Oh my god, this is scary. Why do I hear fire? Chat, is it over for me? We've got to be safe in here, right? There are spiders that can climb through walls. So I might be in danger here. Infernal Mobs is ARR? Really? That's crazy. When are we working? We are working on a replacement for Infernal Mobs. That's awesome. In the meantime, let's see if I can slime this slime. Infernal mob kills are actually pretty huge. Like, I think they drop some pretty good stuff. Not just the slimes, but the children too. Where'd they go? Come on, my babies, get over here. Do they don't drop anything good? Oh, I guess because the infernals turn into regular slimes once they divide. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought we had something there. You can craft a bed. Not in Gregtech New Horizons yet. I do have my soft mallet. Let's see. How close am I to bed? Carpet, wood, fence. I mean, we're pretty close. We just need to grab... I don't know if I'm brave enough to go outside to grab some fence and carpet right now. Alright, I don't care about... Well, Guess I should hold on to all this. I could start being ducked and draconic placing everything everywhere. This is so cursed. Chat, this is currently what my room looks like. Chest downstairs. Oh, wait. The carpets are right. Oh, this is wool. Oh, wait. This is great. And there is a chest downstairs. You're so right. Smart, Cadis. Haven't played my Minecraft world in at least 6 months. Wait, Cosmolot, I feel like I recognize your name. Cosmolot, why do I recognize your name? I'm gonna keep my room dirty as hell. I've talked to you on your Discord. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. Steak, ink sac, birch. I'll keep the paper. All right, let's see. We can make carpets here. Can we? Oh my god, I'm on cheat mode, chat. Gotta turn that off. It's not even been 20 minutes and we're already cheating. Okay. All right, it is 2 of these makes 1 carpet. Banned from Stargate role. Ah, I see. I'll do that layout thing eventually. Cheating, run ruined, invalid, restart. Nah, we're good, chat. Okay, here's that. Here's that. Do we dare sneak outside and grab a fence? Oh, it's really not looking good. I forgot that when I break glass, I just get a debuff. Okay. Yep, no, I regret this already. Oh, it's over. It's so over. And there's my first death already. Welcome to Gregtech New Horizons. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. It's over. Uh-oh. You know what? Load a backup? Nah, we're so chillin'. There's graves in GTNH. Oh, okay. It is almost daytime soon? I can't really tell because I have in-game info XML off. I hate skeletons, man. I can just dig myself into a pit until daytime, though. If worse comes to... Yeah, it's ogre. It's so ogre. I can't see anything. I'm hoping that worked. Alright, we can F3 to figure out what time it is, right? Can we? Maybe I just gotta turn on in-game info XML again. Guys, it's still nighttime. I'm so scared right now. I mean, we could just keep yucking it forward. It really doesn't matter. Free human flesh, you know? Drink up, Sonny. Hey, King Cam. Cheers. Oh. I have my mug. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna die anyway. It says, you make life exceedingly bearable. I was slayed by a British zombie. There's no mercy in GTNH. None whatsoever. I wonder why my HUD looks like this. What happened? Oh, I see the sun. Let's go. Can you show the time below minimap? Maybe. It's possible. I still think there's no way we're getting there without dying, but I can at least see now. Oh my god, I regret seeing. Oh, shh, fuck. No. Please. Please. This is so sus. Oh, almost. Guys, once I get this bed, it's over for them, okay? Is that a baby creeper? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Ooh, string. Oh, and a baby zombie. And a baby grape slime. Gunpowder. Egg. Dude. Ooh, zombie villager. I guess it doesn't really matter in this run. What is this biome here? Why is it so dark? Alright, the zombie's like catching up, but the creeper's low-key blocking him. What are my chances killing this thing? Oh, it's a brutish zombie? Ooh, that helped. Oh, he's done. Let's go. Okay, we're back in, chat. I told Cat and Vin you started a new run. That's awesome. Dude, I love Cat and Vin. I can't wait to raid them if they're still on. Okay, we're back, chat. We're so back. Let me collect my stuff from this grave, and then we'll be in. So lesson learned, never go outside. I'm a GTNH player, so that's a pretty easy lesson to commit to memory. I've got a... Okay, yep. Alright, let's go grab our fences and then get to town. I guess we could just get the vanilla one. Just need 2? Oh my god, that scared me. Rapidly approaching footsteps. Okay, we're back to our home. We've got our carpet right here. We've got our... God, I don't remember the recipe already. 3 oak planks, our 2 oak fences, and a soft mallet. And this is our first big achievement of the run, our bed within approximately a day. That's nice. That is nice. We'll be safe for a while with that. I'm gonna go straight to gambling. Oh my god. Is this a crafting task? No, it's a retrieval task. That's good. Apparently, I need to make a wooden sword first. I forget about all these dependencies in early game. I think that's one of my big qualms with early game. Cadis, I actually never use set home. I have never used it before, and I don't intend to use it ever. Hey, ZQM, how's it going? Alright, that, sword. Cool. Then wool. I'm glad that these structures spawn with a bunch of wool. This is kind of clutch. That should be another quest right there. I'm just gonna put that right back because we don't really need it. And then, oh, bed completed. Let's go. All right, loot bag, pumpkin, I guess. Oh, maybe I should have gone melon. I don't know if there's an easy way we can get melon slices. Oh, I need to think more before I do things, chat. Okay. Loot bags. Oh, I get some building blocks. Can't say no to that. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch to some Nujabase. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay. I do believe that should unlock us into the Stone Age tier, which is really quick, actually. I feel like that never happens. Get a lunch bag and a food journal. So I need to get some stone, which means I need cobblestone quest and the furnace quest done. So let's go get that done already. I hear a zombie. I hear multiple zombies. Damn, this guy's getting oh my god, he got jumped. Oh no, my entire village is turning to zombies. And they're all fishing zombies. This is extremely not good, chat. It's not even nighttime. They somehow all made it into the well, though. Which is good for me. Okay. Oh, there's a gate. Wow, I went everywhere but the front gate. Actually, you know what? This is dangerous out here. Where the... what? Just teleported behind me. Guys, I don't think we're ever going to need rubber, because I just have slimes. It's too free. I really don't like that. Oh, gosh. Flatman mode going hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he's stuck in the door. I hope he's stuck in the door. Nine, are you excited for the crop rework? Yes, Liz, we have the crop rework. I'm in a daily version of Gregtech New Horizons, and I'm going to have to leverage this crop rework because I don't know. I've never done crops before, and this is going to be our first time ever. So thank Cobra for making a new crop mod just for GTNH. Nuclear rework may or may not make it to 2.9. That would be cool. I mean, I'll be a while. Like, I'll just be on dailies for a bit. This is awesome. Starting a new run. I miss this. Ooh, there's a crafting table right here. We got a lemon slime. This... uh-oh. Oh, hello. Redstone and yellowed. Oh my god. that hurt a lot. Oh my god. What? How did he do that? That's great. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Infernal lemon slime. He just cobwebbed me. Advanced PvP techniques. That's crazy. Oh, now my inventory is all messed up again. I do wish that Gregtech had an inventory, like a Graves mod that put all your stuff back in their correct inventory slots. Because it's just kind of a pain in the ass to move everything to where it needs to go. And I really wish it weren't. Like, it's Gregtech New Horizons, right? But one can only ask. Don't you dare nerd snipe me? I don't know what that means. This isn't all the mods 10? I don't know what you're talking about. This is the kitchen sink pack called All the Mods 10. Hello, Dr. Gotham. Oh. No. We pickaxed too close to the sun. I need another one. Oh my gosh. He's helping me get to where I need to go. Let's patch up some holes in our house. Because, you know, that could be really bad in the future. I guess we're just to have a little gentleman's agreement with that skeleton. Alright, there's our stack of cobblestone. Get that stone. Get that stone. We're gonna... oh, that's free cam. Forgot about that. We're gonna need to get some gravel. You know what? Let's try the free cam here. F3 and C. This is so hard to control. Thank you, Cadis, for making a clean room implementation of FreeCam. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Can I look at the camera? Man, I'm not gonna get used to this. That's hard. Not clean. Oh, you just made it from scratch, I guess. Yeah. Hello, zombies. Yep. That's gonna get me one day soon. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby, is like the last thing I want to hear. This is also probably the worst idea that I've had in a bit. Let's put this in here. Let's go. I love the reskin, inspired by anything in particular. Not really, I just like the color purple. Ooh, chest? Bread. I'll take the chest though. Raw human meat. That Tinker Smeltery is going to come in real handy in a bit. Okay, we got this. We need to turn our gravel into some flint. Oh, we got 39 of this. How do we have this much flint? Hey, guys. And you know what they say about Gregtech, make a bunch of everything. So we're gonna make, yeah, fuck it, we'll make 9 furnaces. Where's the other chest? Did I not pick that up? I want the chest. Chests are kind of annoying to craft in GTNH. It's a lot of wood. There we go. I feel so slow with without all the boots and stuff. This is so weird. What is a good number of MEBFs and Megavacs? I think at the end I had like 3 MEBFs and like 6 or 8 Megavacs, I want to say. The Megavacs are much worse than the EBFs. I feel like they need some type of automation challenge because they're really annoying. Okay, we got our furnace and a loot bag, which I am going to instantly gamble. 3 chocolate milkshake. I'll take that. Let's see. Goals. Gregtech New Horizons is a long and intricate mod pack, we do know this one, with massive amounts of custom content. We recommend you set yourself some small goals. Stargate is the late game one, but the recipe is outrageous, so very few players have done so. I agree with this. Like going to the moon if it's your first time playing, that's a good goal. Automating an assembly line, that's also a good goal. These are good goals. Firework rocket. Ooh. Now that's gonna be hard. I forget how GOG does this. Oh, well that's easy actually. We just complete this quest and then we're good. Oh my gosh, okay. But wait a minute, that's not easy because how do we get an oak sapling? This is the fun part. This is the part that I'm here for. Because I don't think saplings spawn anywhere here. There's no recipe for saplings. Is this going to be a crops moment? From villagers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All of my villagers turned to zombies, though. Which is not great. I think I need to make a villager breeder pretty early on. But we should do that. I think what we're going to do is let's plan to grab a bunch of torches, like get a bunch of lighting, and then move to a relatively safe village with villagers in it, light up the entire place so that way it's safe within, and then we can make a villager breeder, maybe? I think that's like the best plan of attack here. I think the slimes are really going to fuck this up, though. I don't know how to get rid of slimes in an efficient way in a like complex village. I know you have beef with me, bro. I know it's going to happen. Apiarist's house. Okay, let's check the apiarist's house. It's like the... in here. Let's see if there's anything. I believe in this. Maybe I should pick this up. Escritoire. That's for bee stuff. That's actually kind of nice. I cannot lie, chat. A red spruce sapling this early. And I might as well take the bees and the scoops. Does that wood quest give a silverwood sapling? No, it doesn't, but I can exchange coins for a silverwood sapling eventually. Once I do that wood quest. Oh my gosh, golly. I forgot how much of a nuisance slimes are in Superflat. It's like ridiculously so. Oh my god. I'm surrounded. It might be over for me, chat. Oh my god. Well, we've got our safe spot, so that's okay. Oh my... What is that? A caramel slime? Oh my god, dude, it's rough out here. I'm not sure how we're gonna get our stuff. We might need to go grab some dirt and like pillar over. And even then, it's oh my gosh, this is so hostile. This is so hostile. I was not prepared for the amount of... Did that slime just blow up? Oh my god. Please be all the importance. Oh gosh. Man! Oh my god. These slimes are killer. I just want to plant some trees in peace. I'm genuinely not sure what to do about the slimes at this point. There's no like way to get safety from them unless I like grid up the whole area so that way they can't spawn, because they need like 3x3, right? So we could do that funny thing where I place dirt on a grid. But even then, I just want to get my stuff. I wonder if we can force them to spawn in a different area and then move into the... Wow, I have so many deaths already. Just curious, what do you say when people ask what you make content for IRL? I just tell them the truth. I stream Minecraft. I stream a nerdy ass mod of Minecraft. That's just what it is. I think being true to yourself is, and confident about it, like what you like, is the most endearing thing you can do. I like some nerdy ass shit, and that's okay. Okay, there's my second death. Let's get in, grab... Oh, that's most of it. Let's go. Okay. I'm assuming you'll eventually just cover everywhere with water? See, that would be great, Soda Pop, except water in Gregtech New Horizons isn't infinite. That would actually be incredibly time-consuming because there's no infinite water sources. So we would just get boned if we tried to do that. Alright, let's go see about our quests, though. So, Stone Age. We might need to skip some of this and get to Tinker's Tools. I'm sorry, does the coke oven have a new structure? The coke oven is Gregtech? Julia. Julia cooked here. That's awesome. Oh my god, I had no clue. What type of coke oven hatch? Oh my god. Huh. I wonder if you can wall share it. Gotta get some pasture seeds. Pasture seeds. Vasby. I don't think that's possible. We need to get mana, which is actually really Might be oh no, there's a way to do this. If we get Mutandis in one of the apothecary villages, this can drop in some of the village chests. And if we get this, we can start Botania. But the problem is the diluted mana pool is that we need a cutting machine and some water at least to get this started. And that's LV, which is a little ways away. You can wall share in 2.9. That's awesome. Good job, Julia. Okay, let's just go through it step by step. Let's go get our stone. I think that's a fair thing to do. Okay, let's put this away. We've also got this red spruce sapling, which could be useful later. I think these saplings can be converted into rainforest oak, which will be helpful. Honestly, maybe we should try doing that. Get some sticks in bone meal, which I saw drop earlier. Rainforest oak saplings are really good. They grow into a gigantic tree, but that's going to cause some darkness under it, so I want to do this in a safe area. Hello, GX Eclipse. How's it going? Alright, let's put this... I want to put it outside the wall so I don't get rolled. Oh, I physically jumped when that zombie just sent that direction. Alright, we're gonna let that happen. What's going on with the grass? That's weird. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the top of this structure and mine it down for cobble, and I think we'll be good. Good, just tired? I'm glad you're here, GX. Thanks for popping in today. I'm excited. Oh. Sheesh. Oh, there's no brewing stand in this structure. That's actually... that might cause some grief in the future. I gotta think about how we're gonna route blaze rods, because I'm gonna try to keep this dimension locked to the overworld. I love this song. Crops. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of crops, I guess. I don't even know where to start with crops. Is there a new quest book for crops NH? The Green Revolution. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in danger. Oh no. How do I start this? Important tools. What is the trigger quest for this? Your first tool. Stone Age, important tool. So I need a wrench before I can start crops. Okay. That is... and you know, it's better than the crops NEI page that came before. So I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to take this. We're going to roll with that. Oh, and there's our rainforest oak. Let's go. Hey, random. How's it going? Hello, Nine. Hello, sir. I have a question from chat for you. Are you threefold? I am 3 squared. When threefold and I team up, we're 3 squared. That's what it is. Alone, I'm just 9. And alone, he's just threefold. But together, with the power of friendship, we're 3 squared. I don't know why that's happening, actually. Hello, Potato. How are you doing today? How's your subathon going? It's nice to see you. I have no clue. Did we get a raid from Potato, or are you just chatting? If 9 is evil, is 3 the root of all evil? I am pretty evil, chat. That does check out. Okay, I have 49 cobblestone. Let's finish this layer, and then let's get this to a furnace. I'm in danger. Caramel slime drops sugar. These slimes, although they're a pain in the ass, they might actually be like pretty key to the run here. Ahaha. What the hell am I going to do? I need to get safe. Okay, let's get this crafting table right here. Let's do this quickly so I don't die in the meantime. One. Do this, and I'll pick up the crafting table so I can craft more axes along the way. We're going to need a lot of wood because we're going to be spending it as fuel, so... He's just chatting. Hello, just chatting. Enjoy the new run. I'm enjoying it already. Guys, if you don't know, Random Potato is a friend of the channel, a very fond friend of ours. He is doing a Garden of Grind run right now, and he's doing a subathon, so check him out. He's a lovely lad. We love him. Okay, that's just not good. I wonder what we can do to mitigate the danger of this. Maybe I can do something like that. And you know what I could do is I could eventually get a bucket and mine this all the way to the ground and then just use this as my way out. Oh, hello. Maybe I should replace those. It's close enough. Has the 3TP run been put on an indefinite hold? It seems like it. You would have to ask Potato and friends, though. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I don't know what I'm doing. Place dirt, it's easier and faster to destroy, but it's not renewable right now. Like, the issue is that I won't have enough dirt to go up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm mining the wood so I can turn it into planks and then place it as I go. This is a tall-ass tree, remember. I guess the leaves are doing just fine for it now. I know I'm going to regret this later. Just crafted my first 2 MV hatches. Lovely. It's non-renewable, but it's infinite. That is true. Life is Roblox. Corpse dirt is a renewable resource. I mean, not without a macro, right? And there goes our axe, which is why I brought the crafting table with me. In GTNH, everything needs to be batch crafted. So let's do 2 axes, and then we're actually gonna, I'm like considering just mining down this whole tree for wood. Because if I do this once, then I don't need to think about it for a while, and that's really nice. But then there's also the problem that I could lose my stuff due to some freak accident, so... Spent 30 minutes trying to figure out why my blast furnace isn't working, but its output bus was full. Have you had the same before? Well, I think if you look in the controller, it should say no space to output, but maybe blast furnaces are just so like old in their coding that they don't have that. It's possible. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there's always one mistake that you make, you know? All right, I'm feeling confident about that amount of wood. Let's get some logs, because I think logs are used in some recipes specifically, so they'll be useful. Let's check out the view of all of our deaths. Oh yeah, baby. I see the problem. There are slimes fucking everywhere. And that's happening, which I don't know if I should be worried about that or just that just looks like Gregtech. Is this going to be on the VOD channel? It absolutely will. And I will be editing down probably every like age. So we'll do like a stone and steam age as our first episode. And then yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Like I think I'm just going to cut it down like pretty trim so that people can watch it as like a big compilation because I think those videos are the most interesting to watch in my opinion. What's the lowest tier spawn blocker you can get? I mean, torches, right? Need sleep, see you on the VODs. Dan the man, I hope you get some good sleep, my friend. I wish you the best. Alright, that is a good amount of logs. Let's head back home for now and smelt up some stone. This is nice. There's like little shortcuts. And yeah, it's almost nighttime too, this is good timing. Very good timing. Now, let's just see if we can make it home safely without getting touched by a slime, which is pretty unlikely, but... How do you generate Superflat for GTNH? So I had to remove the mod Realistic World Generation, or RWG, but I think there's like an easy way to do this, which is... There's some config file that I'm forgetting that makes it so RWG is the default generation. Or like there's like something that allows you to choose what your default generator is. And it's RWG. And I don't remember exactly where that config is, but if you want to do the single player, it's actually not super hard. And once you unlock the default thing, it allows you to choose between all types of choices, which I think could be enabled by default, but I can see why it's not, because the Gregtech experience is made to be played on RWG, which makes sense, right? So let's do... Each of these oak planks can burn... Alright, let's do it this way. Cobblestone, smelt, burn time 300. Does this show the burn time? Burn time 300, okay. I don't know what that means though. Smelts one item or two items? I guess we can find out. $300 ticks. Yeah, but I don't know how long a furnace takes to burn through an item. Is it 6 seconds? 1.5 items per plank. Okay. Understood. Thank you, chat. So we'll do... 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6. Is that what it is? 4 to 6? And I think that should be more than enough stone, so I'm going to leave that at that. I did, in fact, yeah, I did make the Superflat world in single player, and then I did upload it to a server. I'm wondering if there's a way to just automatically have the server be on Superflat generation. And then also I'm wondering if there's a way to Superflat Nether in the end. I didn't see any like mods on Modrinth or Curse or anything that do that, so that's unfortunate. All right, that is 25 stone. I am going to go for Actually, iron is probably much less renewable right now. So yeah, let's go for the chisel, because that's going to be much harder to obtain than stone, even though it's kind of a pain in the ass. We can make a mortar now with flint. And there's our first mortar, and I am going to take this opportunity to turn down not only the fireworks again, but also... Where are these slimes? They're just in my brain. Okay. Technician coin. Now clay. This is going to be our first pain in the ass, I think. Oh my gosh. Hello, Cat and Vin. Thank you for the raid, my friends. How are you doing? Let me give you guys a shout out. Cat's Cozy Games. How did your stream go today? We are starting a new run, as you can see. This is a Superflat survival run. And I'm already getting touched by slimes, but we're doing pretty well so far. We're doing pretty well. It's been about an hour of streaming, and we're in the Stone Age at the very least. This is the challenge though, because I don't know how to get the clay bucket, because clay dust. We could XP craft this, but doesn't that mean I need a bucket first? How does GOG do this? Hey, Patchy. Rainforest oak, sapling, red spruce. Let's put the sugar up here, the drones. So this is the fun part, because I didn't do any routing. I guess we could do this gravel quest, but I don't really feel like it. There's also sand. There is a way we can do this, I think. Like, pretty easily. I was under the impression that you could craft this with a hammer or use a Gregtech hammer on gravel, and it will turn it into sand. I could be wrong. Can I make a hard mallet or a hammer? Not single use. Not stone. Not cobble either. Uh-oh. Clay is either XP craft or trade with an apothecary. Alright, I think we might need to go out and go loot some places. So I think it might be time for some suicide missions, honestly. Let's make a couple of chests. That'll do. Let's drop off all of our, like, semi-important stuff here. I'll keep the sword and the tools. Let's probably make a second set of tools as well. Or maybe even, like, 3 sets of tools here. So, pick. I think pick and axe are probably the most important here. Might as well go for the whole shebang, though. I'm going to hold on to 1 extra set of tools and then put this in a chest. And then I'll keep some of the dirt and half of the wood and then maybe a crafting table. And then we'll see what we can do with that. I'm going to clear my... This is so janky looking. My mini-map of some of our death points because we don't need them anymore. Susie side mission? I don't know what that means. You can make an emerald hammer. Oh my god. That is crazy. Drowning creepers drop buckets. Okay, we're getting into the GOG part of this run, where we actually need to start like routing things and locking in. Oh my god, that hurts. Let's start running around. I don't know how close it is to nighttime though. Is that setting? Because I feel like that's where the sunrise comes. No, that's where the sunset is. Well, let's go back here. We're gonna wait till sleep. I'm gonna get some food in the meantime. Loot enough villages for the iron. That's what I'm gonna try to do. And we might be able to kill an iron golem or 2 on the way, depending on how lucky we get. Do you know how to fix lag in Journey Map? I don't. I don't know that. Honestly. Maybe change the pull frequency to something higher. And then like reduce the radar range and stuff. That could help. Is there anything we can do here while we wait for the sunset? I guess we could keep gathering some like gravel and stuff. That should be helpful actually. What is the release schedule of GTNH? Do any 2.9 further versions have a release date? I don't know if it's like, I think it's just consensus based, like how far the devs are along with most of the important projects. I do think 2.9 is going to be a while, but you can have access to like the daily builds with all of the new stuff if you look hard enough. I think they're on GitHub is where I found them. I'm on daily 406, which I've heard was stable, but that remains to be seen, I suppose. And because I have like a whole server mocked up, I'm trying not to switch away from it as long as possible. Blackberry slime. Is this a mistake, chat? They're multiplying. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with those guys, honestly. I guess they want to mess with me, though. Ooh, piston! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. What? Did they explode? What is this? Alright, I'm gonna go to the west part of the village right now. I'm gonna try to deload the slimes that are in bad places, and then... Oh my gosh. This is not great. And then I'm gonna try to sleep. Uh-oh. We are so in danger. What's up with the spooky music? This isn't spooky, it's relaxing. This is Demon Souls. Oh my god, not this guy, bro. No way! He got me? Oh, well, that works actually. We're in, we're in. Oh, I do need a mod. You're getting scary vibes right now? Okay, I'll switch it up. I'll switch it up. Feather. Nuja base. Is he outside just waiting to touch me? I say with a totally straight face. Man, there are a lot of slimes here. They want my number. I hate how these guys just multiply too. Like, killing them does not make life better. Okay, I think we're good. Let me drop off my important drops and let's get exploring. Da ba da ba 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 ba. Chuck all that. I'll take some of this, that. Keep the food. Piston and a Smite 2 Iron Axe. Let's go. Alright, what direction are we feeling, chat? I think we just go west, because Western expansion, you know how it is. Hello, Nine in chat. Hello, Shrevy. Do we have any particular strategies cooked up for this challenge? No. I'm like legitimately fully freeballing this. I have never seen what GOG routing is actually like from firsthand other than watching the Neurotic Goose videos. And I think this is part of the fun, right? Going in blind and then trying to figure out what we need to cook for each strategy. I think that's part of the magic. So that is my feeling right now. Let's see if I can do video settings, render distance. Let's push it to the max. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. I'm already cheating, guys. 32 render distance? What is this? That looks like a stacked ass village, chat. I think we're about to be rich. If we can make it in and out without dying. I heard that life is peaceful there. Oh, hello. Quad EBF at IV, let's go. Huge, that's awesome. What coils you got on that bad boy? It's just like, that's like a picturesque village right there. Like in the middle, there's that tower, and then like there's another tower off the right, and then the profile of the village is like perfectly like sloped up. Like, oh, hello, number 2 village. Villagers, yippee! Okay, I guess I could get some books if I needed them. I don't need them though. Pumpkins, I did not know that those went renewably. Broccoli crop, chili pepper crop. I didn't know that they did Pam's, like drops like that. Okay, this is another one of those wool places. So I'm actually, hello, sir? Can I? Okay, he didn't want me in. The oak door is in a bugged state. Mirrored glass. That looks like ass to craft. I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna pick up the chest as well. TPV, awesome. Recently, I've been binge watching Goose's off-meta mod pack runs recently. Will there be similar videos? I'm gonna try to keep it actually longer. So what I'm gonna do is probably a similar approach to Goose, but I'm going to condense the episodes into like huge compilations. So we'll have like all of Stone and Steam in one video, I think. We'll see how I feel about that once I do it though. And I think what that'll allow me to do is stream and do like mundane things every day without feeling like I need to keep up on editing. And I also think those types of videos are just more fun to watch. All right, let's see what this guy has. Wow, I think all of the doors are bugged. I need to make very sure not to hit a villager, because if I do, it's over for my career. Ooh. Ooh. Couple of saplings here and there. I'm gonna leave this bee stuff here because it's not going anywhere. I don't want to clog my inventory because I'm not doing that yet. There is a secret chest in here that we're gonna go loot, I think. Big fan of long videos, real. Hello, Skyhack, thank you for the follow. Oh my god, that is really unlucky. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, oh my god, the clutch creeper. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, I guess we're not. Oh my gosh, he's here. Can I just get a normal, like... I'm all turned around also. Is that where I came from? Yes. $25 paper? What do I look like, rich? I don't see a blacksmith in this village, which is really bad. Ooh, this is a nice structure to see. These are the tinker structures. So this has oh, that's stacked. Oh my god. Oh. Anything good here? Cactus binding. Take that. Knife blade. I'm gonna chuck some random bullshit in here. Actually, I want to keep some of this stuff, honestly. This is the random bullshit, more like. I do need food, though. Gotta make so many choices here. I do want to bring all of these tables home with me, because they're pretty instrumental in progression here. And they do store their patterns with it. I'm getting goddamn mogged by all these. Ooh. Ooh, there's some stuff in here that I could use. I'm gonna keep... Well, bone isn't really useful. I mean, I could just take the bone axe head, but this is worse than flint, I think, so there's not really much point. Take the piston, though. Slimy binding, we're gonna have plenty of that. It's a lot of choices to be made. Alright, can I make it out without getting jumped? What are you even supposed to do about that? Oh my god. What? Shift to dismount. Okay. Alright, the more you know. An offhand always has one extra inventory slot. That's true. What time is it? It's approaching nighttime. I'm thinking I should make a second bed and then use it as a travel bed. And then just like delete it every time so that, well, I guess that resets my spawn point entirely. I'm gonna see if I can just stick it out through the night. I know this is a bad idea. It's a nice biome here. What's going on? I'm gonna get some food and see if I can sprint on over. Because we are running out of daylight. Light calculation bug. Yeah, I bet there's a dev that is already on top of this. That is a caramel slime. Those guys are OP as hell. What the heck? And there's a walled village over there. So we could check that out as well. I see some stuff there that could be of use. I'm trying to find out where the chest is in that top area, though. I wonder if we could get it without disrupting, like getting jumped by the mobs up there. Because I think that normally has some good stuff. And I haven't seen any good stuff other than, like, the Tinker's thing. Damn, bro just shot his own villager teammate. That's crazy. Oh my god, this guy's getting peppered. Kumquat sapling, that's why, bro. Okay, what is the smartest thing to do here? We could check this chest. This might have Mutandis. I think this is, yeah, this chest is maybe the one that often rolls Mutandis. There's also another variant, I think. Let's organize first. All of this. That's that. Okay. Eat some bell peppers right now. Why is the core just the most absurd thing? It's just, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I think we'll have plenty of gunpowder in the near future as well as slime balls. So in order to free up some inventory space, we're going to cut out some of the stuff that I don't need the most. Let's grab our dirt. And then I really want this chest up here. Hello, villager. That's just not good. We survived though, actually. Flying colors. Gold leggings! Let's go. Gold, gold, gold. Okay, we're kind of rich. I think we should take our haul back home once we get the chance to. But this is it's definitely not smart to go out in the night right now. I'm gonna seal this up so I don't get jumped. Oh no, those villagers are all so screwed right now. Is there a zombie in there? Oh no! Every village I go to just gets absolutely demolished. This is like not good. Explosions are actually calculated based on your legs. You just need to cover your legs when an explosion is happening. That is fire. All right, let's do some thinking here. I only need so much clay for this. It's really not a lot. I can't make XP buckets. I don't think villager trades are necessarily on NEI. I don't know. Let's see, like clay. Clayconia, clay dust. We don't have Botania, so that's not possible. Villager trades apothecary, 3 emeralds for 5 clay. Jesus, why is my shit lagging? For some reason, looking at the apothecary trade is lagging my FPS like crazy. I guess we could try to barter up for 5 clay. That's not that bad. You'd think they'd be able to survive more than one night. I mean, it looks like they're okay for now. Those villager guards really do not mess around. Those are Minecraft villagers we're talking about. Yeah, let them die. Okay, then we need to get... Oh no. Why is that so diabolical? We have the wood, so that's fine. Paper is wood pulp and water bucket, which I guess is the unfired clay bucket. And then tinker table. Coke oven brick. Oh, that's weird. Unfired coke oven, sand and clay. Oh god, yeah, that's a lot. I think we could skip the coke oven. No, we really can't, can we? This is GOG. This is GOG. Or Superflat. This is Superflat. I think it might be mob farm time soon. Oh. Oh, I need an iron pickaxe for that. Sad. I wonder if the iron bars could be melted down into iron. Because there's plenty of iron bars around. 54 millibuckets at a time. That is so diabolical. Can steam hatches on steam multis be walled shared? Yes, they can. For some recipes I wouldn't recommend it, but for most it's probably fine. Mob farm's gonna be rough with slimes taking up the mob cap. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Really gotta solve the slime issue. Ooh, I see a blacksmith. Okay. So we're going to wait till daytime comes, the sun rises, and then we're going to go visit that blacksmith, see if there's anything we can dip out, and then we'll be back. Good old Slab City would resolve the slime issue. That's true. That's true. I don't want it to come to that, but I think it will have to, honestly. Bedrock is also non-spawnable. That's true. That is what I did in my last Superflat survival, like my vanilla one. I just carved out a huge area to bedrock, and I think that that might be the best solution, honestly. Keeps a lot of spawns off my back. How far is he into the pack? Not super far. We're in Stone Age, so it's not terrible. I might need to do some off-camera digging to turn the entire world into bedrock for a little bit, though. Seems easier to me to build up than slab or dig holes. That's true. That's true. I don't hate that, but then getting up and down would be just an ass ordeal because I would need to use a ladder to get back up. It really just is GOG with extra steps. It's fewer steps. I mean, we wouldn't be here if we're in GOG. Moves into village. I need to remove the village. Yeah, man, I need this cobblestone bad. More than they do. Slime pad elevators? Is that what they're called? Bounce pads? Do blue slimes, slime beetle, blue slime? I wonder if have you guys seen any blue slimes? Because I don't think I have. And that's kind of key for making those slime pads. That would be tech though. I see the sun. It rises in the east. Oh, we're out of space here. What do we sacrifice first? I think gold nugget and Nine's head. Maybe the technician coins I don't really care too much for. Oak log. Silky combs are nice, but I'm not going to need them for a long, long while. And if I do, it's going to need to be like a lot of them. So that might be the next thing to go. All right, I think we can get started walking to where we need to go. Let's try to get away from the zombie horse. Cool. Exploding blueberry slime. Don't like that. Keep that Tinker's Forge in mind. And that's a gigantic caramel slime directly where I want to be going. We're gonna have to gank him, guys. We're gonna have to bait him out. Are those actual, like, NH crops? No, those Pams. Ooh, lava. Ooh, lava. Thaw me. Ooh. Ooh. Stacked. Stacked. Wading boots. I'll leave that where it is because I think that's good. Dude, the slime wants us so bad. Alright, I think we should make our way home with our booty, with our loot, and then we'll come back and explore one of these two villages. So no. Not the league terms. I don't know what that means. Hello, Dylan. Do you think you'll continue Moni Factory? Probably not. Now that I have... Are those fire charges? Pause. This is dangerous. I'm not going to greed the last fire charge. How are you alive? I don't think I'll continue Money Factory. Now that I have this run going, I'm very excited about this run. Why do you have so many slimes? Because this is Gregtech New Horizons, and we are on Superflat. It's raining is how? What do you mean by that? It's raining. Does that damage some type of slimes? Zombies don't burn in the rain. Ah. Realism. Realism in my realistic pack. How do you get sand in a flat world? I think we can make a Gregtech hammer and then hammer gravel into sand. That is an option, because I think when you like mine it in the real world with a hammer, it acts like a forge hammer. There might also be some XP crafts or trades we can do. Rare thumping lemon slime of WTF IMBA Weber weakness blast off regen. Okay, infernal mobs. How do you get Stargate in a flat world though? I guess you'll just have to find out. Home again, home again. Oh gosh, I'm being touched. What the? Oh my god, chillax! What? Why is he so fast? Well, that's fine. I died very close to home. I just got jumped though. I feel kind of touched. Like that's... Oh, and he's right there. He's right there, just waiting. Let's see if I can juke him, because he's gonna jump above me. All right, come on. One more jump. Big jump, big jump, big jump. There you go. See ya. And I'm drowning. And he's shooting fireballs at me. Oh, I need some of this though. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What do I drop? What do I drop? What do I drop? Slime. Ladder. I think we still have our original access point right here, so I'm gonna head through. You're right. He's camping me. He's camping me. What? This is unreal. Oh my god. What? How does he know? Dude, this grape slime. He's still there. Okay. This is now a stealth mission. We're gonna take 2 trips here. Superflat is mostly the same, except I am going to dimension lock this for now. That is the one thing that I am changing. Alright, let's just chuck as much stuff as we can in one go. I'm gonna put on my armor, although I really should be holding the armor and then melting it down later and not using it specifically, but you know what? It is what it is. Hello? Oh, I can't put chests next to each other. Forgot about that. Alright, so let's get out all the Tinker's stuff. There's like an order that we're supposed to do this. I think we're missing some of it from the great death of that one guy who's camping the living hell out of us. Let's clean things up. Da-da-da. I don't know the way this is supposed to be placed. This pickaxe is just boned. Same with his axe. Let's just throw it away. And then sword, and then we should be good. Okay, that's all of our stuff for now. It's time to hit another raid on another village and see what we get. Honestly, that was pretty tame for village loot, I feel like. All the Tinker stuff is nice. But yeah. Okay, so I think the part builder... Oh, it's just a multi-block now. That works. Let's get some wood, and maybe a crafting table could help if we have one. Can make one. I think that's it. Let's grab random food scraps here to clear up our chests, and then we can be on our way. The thaumium is going to come in clutch, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. There's got to be something we can do. It's almost nighttime. I'm wondering if I should use this opportunity to make a second bed here. We have fence. There's our soft mallet. We can grab 3 wood here. And then I guess I can just go mine some fence. Three, this, fence, bed. Cool. Fuck. I didn't know the soft mallet could do that. Okay, we're good. We are in danger. There we go. Let's clear up some slots so that way I have them for food on the go. And then let's get moving. The sun is about to set, but I did bring a bed with us, so as long as we're safe about it and don't get like jumped by some freak conglomeration of nature, I think we'll be okay. I see you looking at me. Don't be doing that. I wonder if those witch huts have anything good. They might. Hello, value. Superflat is actually much easier than GOG from my experience. Yeah, I mean, it starts out much faster. You don't have to kill yourself for building blocks. Like, that's huge. There's just so much stuff about it that is a lot more streamable in the beginning. But I like the essence of it a little more. I think that, like, the vibe of Superflat is just, it's so Minecraft, right? It's so vanilla. And bringing that to GTNH is, I think, is very unique. That's interesting. The village is partially generating as marble because it's so low. That might be useful, actually. Blacksmith, let's go. Cinder coat. I don't know what that is. That's cool. Is Stronghold generated? No, not in 1.7.10, which is going to be interesting. That's partially why I'm trying to keep it dimension locked. Hello, value, by the way. Oh. Oh, that's big. That is a lot of steel. So we can macerate this later for 3 dust. I think we'll do that. Iron, ooh, bronze. Dude, are we rich? Silver? That's a really good chest, chat. I think the flippers are pretty useless other than getting a quest complete. Jeez. Balsa wood. Apple oak. We have a couple of those. I don't want to waste my inventory space. And an escritoire as well. Chili peppers. Seaweed. That's interesting. Bricks. Bricks. Oh my god. Bricks are so useful in this pack. Copper ring, small copper gear, chain, and shimmer leaf has got to be useful at some point. Yeah, I don't really need any more slime balls. Thank you, bro. Yeah, dude, these brick structures are going to be very clutch for us. This is probably our best source. Wait a minute. Is this just like a raw... Oh, hoppers. Is this just a raw source of clay if we macerate it? Can we macerate it? Only if we get a steam macerator, and then we can brick dust. No, we can't turn this into clay, sadly. But the brick dust could be used later to make fire clay. Which... Fire bricks are used for bricked blast furnace, which is kind of lame. Hello, Isobreen. Yes, this is a challenge of all time. Thank you for the follow, Galactic and Piotrek. There we go. I don't know why I struggle with that. Alright, that is 2 blacksmiths at least. Should we get a whole stack of bricks? Might be worth it. Bronze binding is pretty big. Let's see what we can just throw. Don't think we'll need flippers for the foreseeable future. Don't need that much food right now. Flint sword blade. I guess we'll eventually need... Paper binding is good. Nice. Iron sword... Knife blade. Mid. Flint shovel head we need for a quest. I'll just let this do its thing. I guess I could take the pattern chest and just check if there's any extras that we need. I think I should spend some time here and get all of the bricks for the near future. Ooh, a Thaumanomicon. This is the start of Thaumcraft. Hello? Which is the biggest magic mod in all of GTNH. So that will be nice to have. No Mutandis. Let's check this chest. Should probably get the glowstone. Anyone know a faster way? You know, you can just drop full buckets. So when I pattern my AE2 patterns for the Petal Apothecary, I actually pattern a full bucket of water into it as the first thing. And then that will drop the bucket and fill the thing, and you just need to take out the bucket, which I find pretty fun. Okay, it's getting a little hot over here. All these slimes. Can I get a policeman? None of these trades are super easy for me to procure. Jesus. But I suppose that's how this mod pack is going to work, right? Apothecary. This is also a Mutandis source. Or it might be the only one. Wool of Bat. I don't... Is that used in anything I need right now? Poppets. Some kettle recipes that I don't think I need. Okay, we're good then. Jesus. Yeah, it's really hot over here. There's a lot of slimes. I'm surprised that the villagers are immune. I feel like we could do something with it. Oh, thank you for the emerald. Did the slime just eat the emerald? Sorry? Oh no, it's there. Chili pepper. Ooh, another emerald. So villagers in GTNH do drop emeralds passively, which is a good reason to make like a villager breeder, just to like have so many. They drop them really slowly. I think it's like one every 8 minutes or something really slow like that. So having just a bunch of them standing around is pretty helpful. Where are the guards when you need them? There we go. Speaking of. I think the longer we spend in here, the more slimes worm their way into the walls. I'm in danger. Okay. I need to make some space for food right now. This is all good stuff to have. Chain boots I won't be able to act on for a while. Let's get rid of that. I really like all this stuff. I think we just need to get home. But I do need like at least 1 or 2 food slots. Otherwise we're going to have a bad time. It seems to me that the first clay is bought from a villager. Yeah, I think that's going to be the move. Let's make our way home before sunset and deposit our stuff again. And then I want to see if we can get some sand going. I don't think there's much we can do to make like good renewable hammers yet, unless we can make like an iron golem farm, like a classic one. That might be the goal for like a stream in the future. B. I'm really starting to hate these purple slimes. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Emerald hammer, yeah. I guess we need to find a way to get a bunch of villagers in a safe spot, which means I might need to grind out just like making a huge bedrock border sometime soon, which would give me some dirt and building blocks. You do XP crafting. That's another option. There's plenty of smelteries around, so we'll end up putting one together. And then I guess we can go back for the quest book. Really? Gave me the only inedible drop. Hello, random guy 14x. Yes, Emerald Hammer is definitely a good option. We just need to route this. That's a pretty good haul, though. Some bricks, a lot of good stuff right there. Uh-oh, YouTube, what are you doing? Okie dokie. Our respawn point is set. I'm gonna drop some stuff off really quick while it turns to night, and then we're gonna sleep, and I think we just gotta get back out there. Like, I think we just keep rinse and repeat until we got some good stuff. That's good. It'd be funny if the one ring still spawned. I feel like that would be a great way to start the run. Oh. All right. Nine, can you make my trees grow faster? I don't think so. I only control the speed at which crabs die. That's all I do. Crafting table, pickaxe. Good. We're good. On our way. Can you make my crabs die faster, please? Yes, I control the speed at which crabs die. Well, there goes my shovel. Get juked. Get juked, you silly, silly slime. Chad, do you guys see a blacksmith over there? Yeah, I do actually. Should we visit there? I was gonna go counterclockwise and just keep going in order. Because we did just visit that one. I guess we go there. That's not bad. Is UV just like IV 2.0? It depends. UV was my favorite tier in my playthrough. I know many people really don't like it, but there's no big like lines in UV that I think Ivy is very unique for. Like the plat line is probably the biggest line in all of Gregtech New Horizons. And it's a very big breaking point for most people. UV I feel like is really chill for me at least because I just scaled infrastructure way harder than I needed to and it was really fun. So I had like 3 compact 3s, I had mega apiary and I was making like americium combs with bees and I had space elevators. It was just a wonderful tier in my opinion. But I had a lot of power from stuff. The old large Essentia generator. I will never look at slimes the same way again. My boiler just exploded. Oh no, we got that on live. Magnetic, oh my, did you just do that through a wall? Damn, they're wall hacking. That's actually fucked up. I cannot lie. Here's another Tinker's hut, so we might as well pop in here. I think I see another one over there. See if there's any good tool parts, and then pop out. Copper sword blade, I'll take. Iron sword blade, definitely. And then check the crafting table, because that has stuff. Flint pickaxe head, good. Copper sword blade. Obsidian sign head. I actually think obsidian is going to be underrated to find in Tinker's parts and melt it back down for stuff like alumite. So I'm going to keep a hold of that. These doors are glitched like crazy. I don't get it. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Sorry for trying. Bronze binding I'll take. Copper pan, obsidian, iron. It's not big enough though. Iron sign head. Good. Alright, where is home? We should make like a home waypoint. This is home. Will we go further away from home? Yeah, I think we can make it. I think we'll be okay. There's another structure here, but there's a caramel slime, and I do not want to mess with that. Working on my first plotline, also probably way overbuilding. There's no overbuilding in this pack. Did you know that you can make different Tinker Tool parts from obsidian parts, same as wood or cobble? I don't know what that means. Ooh, witch spawners. Wait, that could be big. I hate you. Die. Die. Go away. Go away. Jumping slimes. Gotta stay far away from those boys. I'm definitely scared to raid a witch spawner because I think I'll just get rolled. I might be able to dig underneath to bedrock and then like just get there from underneath the ground, which might be the what the silver, bronze, steel. Let's go. Oh my god, that's scaring me. Ooh, apothecary. We do want to check those for mutandis, which we can probably just immediately gamble if we ever find it. Another Thaumonomicon, I'll take that. I don't think I need many of them, but can't hurt. Alright, should we be straying even further from home and checking... Oh, brick vein. Jumping slimes. Oh no, there's a lot of them. Oh shit. Oh no. It's all jumping slimes. Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god, they want me so bad. This is... Oh gosh. This is really not a good place to be in. No. Go away. I might be able to juke them just by strafing though. Ow, motherfucker. There's 3 of them now. Is that an eggplant? Purple dye. You make an obsidian pickaxe with the sign part in the part builder. What? That is some blessed tech right there. Alright, we're gonna go over to that witch spawner. Alt does that. I think Z is ping. Yeah, there we go. I can ping it. I'm just gonna dig underground and try to get to the dispenser in the middle, which might have like steel and some other good stuff. ZPM really does just sort of end. Yeah, it does. ZPM is in a weird spot because like it doesn't need that much content, but it also just doesn't have it. And then the devs have been editing some stuff like the netherite line, which is about then. And I just really don't like the netherite line because it's just like feels like a checklist. Like you go through all the steps one by one. None of them really does anything along the way. And then you just get this last thing that you're just required to have for progression. And that to me feels kind of weird. I don't like stuff like that. Prismarine line. I haven't tried either of these lines by like myself, just to be perfectly clear. But that is the vibe I'm getting. And Waterline was, fuck you, was like that for a little bit as well. Alright, will I get jumped as I come out of this hole? Yes, probably. I love Botania, so I'll probably do Botania and then skip most of the Priz line, yeah. So Platline is different because there are many steps of it. Like it's cut into 6 parts, right? There is all of the different platinum group metals are all different, and they all have different like uses. So platinum you can get really early, and you use it for some important stuff like advanced AE2 cards. And in that way it feels balanced because 23 Beef Wellington. Sheesh. Because it rewards you along the way, right? You get your first platinum and you're like, oh wow, I can make these advanced cards now. This is awesome. And then you can like piece together the little bits that you need based on progression. Like, you know, I don't need these LUV parts yet, so I don't need to do rhodium ruthenium. It's the fucking jumping slime. It's always the jumping slime. Hello, Piotrek with the first time chat. Yeah. Damn is right. All right, after we've done some exploring, I think I'm gonna go back and mine up all the gravel that I can in the village. And then we're gonna use that and try to make some sand, perhaps? I don't know. Netherite line seems about the same length as the platinum part of the plat line, though, maybe a little bit longer. I mean, okay, fair enough. It guzzles grade 2 water. Oh, gross. It's hard to make waterline fast. Skyhack, I'm gonna try to not use the nether. So we're gonna see how far I can get like that. It's probably not gonna be pretty. It's probably gonna be a lot of crop breeding. Let's eat one of these beef Wellingtons as a treat. Oh yeah, baby. It's our first orange heart of the run. So in GTNH, eating new types of food gives you more hearts, and the more saturation the new type of food is, the more hearts you get out of it, or more points you get towards getting a new heart. So we're on orange hearts right now, which is 1 extra heart. Wait, that's Ardite. Interesting. I honestly wonder if we should just go straight for a Tinker's Smeltery. Like, we still need clay to get the lava into the Smeltery controller. And we can get the seared bricks. We don't have an extractor, but I think we can make a regular hammer and turn the bricks into seared brick. We just still need that hammer, though. It's all hinging on that. 6 bronze. We're close. Maybe we need to do just a little more exploring here. Honestly, wooden shovel is pretty much useless now that I'm thinking about it. Getting your feet wet is a big part of this mod pack. While we're yapping about gravel and food, what is waterline? So waterline is a new line to make different grades of purified water. It was made by Penguin, and there's like 8 different machines in it, and they all have some increasingly difficult like problems to solve in order to get the water out of it. So water, this is the main thing that you need to make. This is the central structure, but then each of these different structures has a little thing in their tooltip that describes what you need to do to get good water out of it. And as you go up in tier, the structures get more expensive and the automations become more complex. You can see that there's a huge amount of text on this that you need to read in order to figure out what to do. And then we can go all the way up to like, this is the highest tier of water so far, I think. Baryonic perfection. And then this is the tooltip. It's very confusing at first, and you need to really experiment with it. I think my favorite water solution was tier 7. This bad boy. And this is a tooltip. But once you like read through it and really understand what it means and test around with it a little bit, solving the actual problem given the constraints of Gregtech is really fun. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I do not doubt that. What point will this run go to? Hopefully Stargate. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see how far I can get with my current rule set. If you need tier 4, can you use tier 5, or do you need to be explicit? Sometimes you can use higher tier grades. Sometimes it is an explicit, you need this grade water. But yeah. Alright, we're getting surrounded by slimes. Dude, managing slime aggro is like 90% of this run. I cannot wait to like dig out a gigantic area where slimes just do not spawn. And I can rest easy. I need to escape the aggro of this slime. Maybe breaking line of sight will help. I doubt it though. Damn, you're quick. What the fuck? What days? It's almost night, but I guess we could just do the spawn point resetting thing. That is a jumping slime. I don't want to mess with that. I do know that rum is power, so we're eventually going to get a hammer. I just need to get a good amount of materials to make one, right? I don't have anything that I can make a hammer out of. We can get renewable emeralds, but we need to set that up first. And we can get renewable iron, but we need to set up an iron golem farm. Both of which requires some villager farming. But I'm not sure what we want to do first. Like, either we prep the land and get like some safe space to relax and do stuff, or perhaps we just go straight into it. And I'm not really sure, honestly. And I don't think I invented that tech, but I do know that exists. I think that was Duct who showed us that that was the way. Will all dimensions be super flat? I'm gonna try. I don't know. I don't know how to get other dimensions to be super flat. If I could get a super flat nether, I would probably open it up. But we'll see. Playing CS2 a lot today. Now it's time to watch quality Minecraft gameplay. Cheers, Finger Dash. I just know this fucking jumping slime is right behind me. World Edit and Nether Advanced. Gross. That's true. I should be collecting doors. You're right. The worst part is going to be moving villagers. I hate that shit with a passion. I guess this is a free chest. I should be taking these. And maybe the fence and the pressure plate as well. And the door. We are poor. I unfortunately cannot ban that bot right now while I'm in the middle of no man's land. Slimelandia. Do not want to get slimed. Boat transport. Oh, yeah, true. Because it is super flat, so I could just boat them around everywhere. That's kind of fact. Where did you even come from? You horrible little creature. I recognize Cowboy Bebop. Alright, I see. Let's grab some doors. Yeah, I think we're actually just gonna need to like bite down and like make an iron farm soon. Pretty psyched out about the doors. I don't know why they keep doing that to me. Flint pickaxe head. Check the crafting table. Slime sign head. I don't really care. Let's see what we get in here. The dolly could be nice. Maybe I'll take that. Iron ring, copper ingot, brass. Let's go. Brass is good. That is something we'll need. Alright, sorry guys, I'm stealing all your doors. Have you thought about playing Jump King? No. Not my thing. Not my thing. Bronze, good, 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 good. Stone pickaxe head. I guess I could take this for the mold, which I'll need eventually. Wheat. Wheat for emerald. It is so slimy already. Ugh. No, let me in. The door glitch is really throwing me for a loop here. Oh my god, why am I on fire? Apothecary, that's good. Please don't touch me while I'm sleeping. Let's go. Let's go. What the fuck? Alright, I need to make very sure not to hit a villager here, because that could mean the end of my career. Alright, draw aggro. Leave. Chest, nothing. Good, good, good. Obsidian guard. Bronze, bronze, bronze. Copper. Copper, flint. Need that. Oh my god. Left control. Thank you. These caramel slimes actually so troll. That is my like second worst slime. We're gonna do a slime tier list at a certain point. 9, you should try Elin. I don't know. I'm just a autistic little GTNH gamer, okay? That's what I do. That's what I do. Hello, Mario. Slime tier list. All the slimes in F tier. I mean, not all the slimes. Chat, is that technology? Gold coin for diamond? That seems really good. Oh, hello, jumping slime. I wish you a very bad day. Oh my god, they're here. The jumping slimes are here. What the fuck? Oak pollen, not my thing. Try not to get touched by a caramel slime. This ebony wood is really nice. Alright, I think I have trifled far too long in this village, and now the slimes are starting to spawn in full force. Dude, they're after me. Oh my god. These are actually the worst. What? Oh my god. If I ever reincarnate, I am destroying those stupid slimes. Good night, sweet angel. Dude, fuck the slimes. Wait, these are the first, like, vanilla regular guys that I've seen in a long while. That's cool. I don't know why they're not spawning, though. Oh, hobgoblins. Sheep. G'day, Patchy. Peace. Imagine you reincarnate into a slime. I would just end it, bro. I would just end it. I would rather end it than cause so much suffering as a slime. You know, like, you know how Freerin is just like races towards demons? All demons die on sight. That's how I feel about slimes. My sleep schedule has turned bad again, Sag. Embrace it. I see a jumping slime. We should make a lava chicken. I feel like that would be kind of clutch. I think I'll probably spend some time off stream just digging to bedrock in a huge area so that way I can set up some like peaceful land. I don't want to bore you guys to death by just digging for like a whole stream and then getting touched by slimes, although someone might enjoy that, honestly, but maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how to put polls in the chat, but if I did, I would put a poll. Should I bore you guys by digging an entire thing to bedrock? Okay. I need to be very quick about this. What do I trash? Slime, human meat. Anything good there? Like low key. Let's get some cover from the caramel slime. Trash what we don't need. Those iron rotors are going to be nice. My doors are good. Don't need the feathers. Put that on, put that on. Is this good? Okay. We'll grab the rest of our stuff. Slash poll. Okay, maybe I should, oh gosh. Maybe I could like save and quit to title and then do slash poll. Do loot games spawn in Superflat? Not that I've seen. I wish they did, because I love me some. I think Sudoku is in loot games in this version, and I love doing Minesweeper, and it's very rewarding. That would be a great way to get a bunch of really powerful loot, but I just don't think they spawn this low in the world, sadly. I think they need to be buried. I do need to get going in about a little under an hour, like 45 minutes. So we're going to try to do as much progression as we can while we're here. I'm going to probably knock out the gravel and the sand quest, maybe, because I think we have enough. I don't know if we can make a brass hammer, but we can do something. Honestly, I should be spending this metal to make renewable. Maybe I should get mine out a smeltery, because that would get us renewable tools and iron and stuff. And then I could use that hammer to get the smeltery controller and all the drains and stuff. But then we're still shit out of luck for getting lava into the smeltery drain, because we need some type of, I guess we could get 3 iron ingots. I had magnetized iron ingots, did I not? Maybe they're at home. I'm beginning to see the route here, I think. I was sleeping on those magnetic iron ingots. I think those are going to be the key here. You need 6 ingots for a bucket now? Oh, yeah. And don't I need a hammer to begin with? So I need like 12, right? That is just not good. Maybe I'm better off doing some emerald trading. Like farm some wheat up. What is this playlist? I'm not digging this. I should really organize my chests too, but whatever. We fucking ball. Alright, let's gather a bunch of wheat, because that's a pretty common trade for emeralds. I'll take one of these beef Wellingtons right now. Let's grab all of the wheat that spawned in here, and then let's get trading soon. Yeah, you're a slime and you want to touch me. What's new? What's new? I see an invisible infernal slime, and I'm not liking it. You can also make a hammer from other metals or gems. Can I make a brass one? Because I do have brass. But I don't want to waste that, because I think that will be really useful for the Tinker's Construct like molds. I don't want to be wasteful with brass at all. Oh, I need to get out of this to see the map. Classic. It's almost nighttime, so I'll go sleep before this. The closest village is probably this one. Does this have a... I think it's dead of villagers, though. So let's go in this direction, maybe, which is northeast, maybe? See if there's anything there. We'll get some emeralds there. Message to Slimes. 9 is not into it, so leave him alone. That's actually so facts. Oh. Ah. It's almost nighttime. Yeah, this is Kendrick. This is Prayer, which is an unreleased song, actually. It's one of my favorites of his. Is there any with more of your music other than YouTube? It's on most platforms. Like it's on most of my music is on like Spotify and all that. What the hell? So you can find it in most places. I think Bandcamp has some of the weirder stuff that's not everywhere. It's just you and me in Superflat chat. We're just out here. Oh, you know what I can do? Options. I know this is a bad idea right now. I'm probably going to get touched. Cartography. Surface max distance 3232. Square. All right, we're now rendering a gigantic portion of map, which allows us to like cut down on time we just spend wandering around. How good is your hardware? My hardware is really good. I'm running on a 9800 X3D and my graphics card is a little bit dated. It's a 3060 Ti or 3080 Ti. I wish all jumping slimes a very die. And then we're on a Hypeserve server right now, which is my favorite boys. We go way back. I would recommend them for server hosting, especially for GTNH, because they can get some really powerful servers. I think they're using like the second fastest clock speed CPU on the server on the market, and then DDR5 RAM. So I'm running on 8 gigs right now from their server, and then like 12 gigs on my client. So 32 render distance, especially on Superflat, is nothing. Did you buy before the price hike? Yeah, there's a bundle for a motherboard upgrade plus the chip, like the CPU, and like something else, and that was really good. And then I also bought like 64 gigs of DDR5 before the AI price hike, and that was also very huge. So I'm like pretty stacked as far as computers go. What's going on over there? There's another thing that we need to decide, which is where our main base is going to end up. Oh, chat, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Two of them? Okay, we need to be careful, because these guys have hands. But not too long. Come on. Damn, bro, you got a lot of fucking HP. Come on, bro. Stop staring at me, man. Here, maybe I can piss off the other iron golem while I'm here. Oh, okay, that works. One hit at a time, guys. 20 hits. Sugarcane. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. We can't get sugar from the caramel slimes, so that is an option. Come on, you. Dude, he's like taunting me. He knows that I need him badly. He's like, hey, no iron for you. It's weird how his texture hasn't changed though. Hey, you should come over here too, while we're at it. This could be bad. Oh my god, that's... What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh. Dude, I hate slimes. I hate slimes so much. That was free iron! My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Although that village looks like it just spawns iron golems, like, naturally. Ah, that's so much iron that I could have had. I just get jumped by a slime. I will never forgive you, slimes. Are we doing a vanilla speedrun? No, this is GTNH. This is Superflat GTNH, my friend. I should probably put GTNH in the title. W for review, Brock. Yeah, review. He's just a cultural icon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Bello and Blanc. I'm gonna get touched. I'm staying far away from purple bro. Vanilla GTNH, yes, it is vanilla GTNH. Yeah, let me actually do this. I'm gonna quickly edit my stream info. Gregtech, New Horizons. .9. There we go. Oh, do a poll? Oh, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. I'm already back in, guys. Wait, that low-key despawns most of the slimes. It's on a daily. Yeah, this isn't the full release of 2.9. Good luck, 9. I hope that you don't rage quit. Bro, I am so... My mental is so strong. I blew up a mega EBF the other day, and I looked at it, I smiled, and then we went right back in and rebuilt it on stream. My mental is impenetrable, except for the slimes. They're genuine. They're genuinely rage baiting me. Like, they're trying their hardest. It's close. It's a close fight between this rage bait slimes and my mental health. I see another purple. So right now we have purple slimes, the jumping slimes at F tier, and I think caramel slimes are at E tier. And then all the rest of the slimes are at like D and C tier right now. I think the purple exploding slimes are also probably at E tier, maybe D tier. Oh boy, I sure hope that spawned a gravestone. There we go. Luckily I didn't have too much stuff. Let's start looking around for some good trades as well. No oh, hello, Mr. Golem. Alright, I gotta be quick about killing him, otherwise this is not gonna work. Oh! He persisted! Oh! Our first iron ingots! 4 ingots! Oh my god, that's huge. That is so huge. Alright, we need to find a rare... Ooh, we can do books. We can definitely do books. That's like pretty much renewable at this point. Not actually, but like... How do you install a 2.9 daily? It's a challenging process. I'm not the best person to ask for it, especially right now while I'm streaming, because I'm really bad at this software stuff. Like, I required help from the Hypeserve boys to help get my server even running. I'm just... not very technically savvy, but if you go into my Discord and ask someone, I'm sure any one of those people could help you. That's why I surround myself with a community. Neodymium dust, Jesus. I'll take the knowledge note as well. I don't know if I need it. I surround myself with a community of people who are good at software, pretty much. Another iron golem? Oh, he's defending me from the purple slime. Should we give him a pass, chat? I don't know. It's fucking jump slimes, bro. I would rather have an iron golem on my side than have to deal with these jump slimes. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat. Now slash poll. Should I stream digging 16 chunks to bedrock? Should I yes, no. And duration 5 minutes. All right, I'm starting a poll. I think. I don't know how that works. The sun is almost at that angle. Okay, we're here. Wow, I'm getting 11 yeses off the rip. Oh, gosh. I'm in danger. Oh my god, there's a jumping slime on the roof too. Oh, I shouldn't have done that either. Alright, there's going to be a jumping slime above. We need to duck him. There we go. Redstone is good. I don't mind that. And then let's find that iron golem. I'm sorry, my friend. It's for the good of the run. Oh gosh. It's not a safe place to do this. He's kind of laying him out though. Like he's kind of doing a great job at what he's meant to do. I don't know. I feel really bad about it. We also somehow need to clear our inventory without getting jumped by slimes. That... Alright, where are you, Iron Golem friend? What is this plant? Ginger. Can you lead a golem to have as a bodyguard? That's like actually kind of facts, low key. That could be awesome. Where did he go? I see you, caramel slime. All right, there he is. Every time I try to jump him, he's just doing the right thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this chest. Emerald, that's good. It's a good sign. Fuck you, caramel slime. Actually. I'm one tap. Oh. We need to take a little breather after that one. Jesus. Oh. Alright, I'm getting 16 votes out of 19 saying that I should stream me digging to bedrock. So I guess that'll be tomorrow. We need to make a safe space for us, otherwise it's just gonna be constant harass. I gotta wait till my health comes back, like legitimately. There's nothing I can do until that happens. Because we got the slowness and mining fatigue. Okay, I don't care about gunpowder. I'll take this though. I guess we have wood, so I can get rid of that. Slime ball, we don't care. This is for trading. The sugar cane is for later. Redstone is always good. Building blocks in my inventory. I think we're set. It's like they just know. They just know. They're everywhere. I'm surrounded on all sides. Probably above as well. Oh my god, this caramel. Dude, we're actually... Never forget the great slime war of 2026. Have you seen the new torch mechanic in 2.9? I have... How the fuck did he get me? I have not. Did that slime blow up through the... Okay, we're out for now. Mr. Golem, I really need your iron. Okay, I think it's time we just go home. I think we're fucked. I think it's over. I think it's so incredibly over. What was the most recent death? Is it 533? Guys, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Everything's okay. I'm gonna be okay. The slimes are not rage baiting me. My mental is impeccable. Aren't you just boiling with rage? I find boiling is probably the funniest way to describe rage. Oh, why did you just spawn there? No one asked you to do that. One of these days we'll do a slime annihilation. I'll be so strong that I can just kill anyone who is sliming me. Any tips for someone else wanting to do a Superflat run? Not that I can tell just yet. Just dig out 16 chunks to bedrock so you never have to deal with slimes. That's a good one. Dodge the slimes. I need to actually choose where we're gonna base up because it needs to be near a village that is not been like near me, touched by me, because I don't want it to get slimed. So that way I can boat some villagers over to my chunk of dug out chunks so I don't get slimed. It's gonna be a lot of moving parts in order to figure this out. I think what I'll end up doing is probably like try to dig out a chunk here, and then I can boat the villagers from this village into the center, create a villager spawner, and then maybe even I could probably put a villager spawner and a iron golem farm in like a similar area. But I know that having doors or a pre-existing village near an iron farm can cause some issues. So maybe I just do like a villager breeder here. And then once I have enough villagers and I have like a place that's not constantly swarming with slimes, I'll go out away from the village and then put an iron golem farm there. I think that's the move. The strat was to use the overworld preset so the Y level was too high for slimes, but that wouldn't be super flat, would it? Slimes are an intrinsic part of wanting to end your life on super flat. Like you can't escape the slimes. It's not real if it's no slimes. Can you chisel dirt blocks? That's kind of meta. I like that. I like that. I like where your head's at. Chisels are kind of expensive without wood or without iron passive though. So I think that would be the breaking point there. Okay, that. This. Bed. Good. Mr. Gollum, please. Mr. Gollum. Give me a dream. Oh no, did that emerald just despawn right in front of my eyes? That is unfortunate. Alright, Mr. Gollum. I'm sorry, sir. That was almost really bad. He's got 30 HP, so he's close. Come on. Come on. Come to Papa. Loot games do not spawn. I wish they did. I love loot games. Alright, let's see. That's 3 more iron ingots. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I cannot complain about that. We need a couple more emeralds, and then I think we're like good to go. We can make a bucket. I think it's time that we leave the village though, because otherwise I'm going to get slimed pretty soon. Let's go grab some of this Tinker Smeltery stuff, because we're going to need that in a bit. The angle of the sun is not low enough that I can sleep yet. I feel like it's about 7-ish degrees. Nope. Newton, are you gonna get cat taxed on the first episode of Superflat Survival? Everyone say hello to my cat, Newton. What do you think, Newton? Okay, you're done. You're done. You're out. Hi, Vin. How's it going? We love Newton. Newton is my boy. He's my depression cat. That's new. Rowan wood. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a Rowan sapling? We could start witchery really early if that's the case. I should get out of here and check this somewhere else. What do I drop? What do I drop? What do I drop? Wood. Yep. No, it's just a spruce sapling. Sag. Alright, let's head home with our iron ingots. Not even enough for a hammer. Shucks. See a caramel. Jesus. You left a bed behind? That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna come back to this village probably a couple times, so the bed's okay. Fuzzy dog. How many ants have you previously owned? 0 ants. Although they certainly like our house this time of year. I did check the chest in the brick building. There was only some coal coke, which is useful, but not great. And I can use slime for rubber, which I will be doing on massive scale, because I just want to kill all the slimes. You can make a tinker's chisel. I don't know if grass is chiselable, but I know dirt is. So at the very least, I can do something with that. And make it non-spawnable if I have to use it for like building blocks. Tinker's chisels are ass to use though. Chad, does anyone know? Can you guys look up in your NEI right now? Is there a brass hammer? Because I think I might just splurge and go for it just to get the run going. Because theoretically, I'll be able to find some more brass. No? Okay. We might need to come back to the village, grab the bed, grab the tinker stuff, and see if there's any more iron golem spawns. A dirt hammer might do. I wish. I really do. I really wish. Yeah, the GT hammer. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, if there's a GT brass hammer, then we have a bucket at least. And that means we can start Tinker Smeltery stuff. I'm not going to make it just yet because we still need to go back to get some of the Tinker's blocks. So I think it all works out anyway. Hopefully, at least. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was like this. And a cobalt brass one. Cool. It is surprisingly slimeless and peaceful right now, and I wish for it to remain this way, but I know it will not. Rage, yeah, actually rage, please. I can't handle any more of these damn slimes. Stone bricks are kind of nice. Wonder if we could do anything with that. Some building blocks. And then we need to save at least one brass to make an ingot mold, I feel like, and we need to find some type of ingot to burn. I wonder what the cheapest ingot we can make is. Alright, I'm going to leave the rest of those blocks for the GT hammer. And then I'm going to dump my stuff back, and then we're going to go grab all the seared bricks from the other area, and then we'll be back. Iron does drop from zombies. I don't want to mob farm this early if I can help it, because it's really slow, and it's really hard to stream, right? Mob farming is just like a lot of luck, and it's unconcentrated luck, so you kind of just have to wait for shit to happen. And I don't want to do that if I can help it. I like being active when streaming. Alright, the doors are fine. This we'll just put here. We're reserving 6 ingots for the bucket. Let me see if there's anything else we can leverage here. We've got copper ingots, just 5. Brass is good. Ardite bronze. Magnetic iron, nice. Wrought iron, not enough to make anything good out of though. This gold will melt down eventually. Okay. Probably need a new pickaxe. And then let's grab some dirt, which can't hurt us. Alright, I do not have my bed right now, so we're going to have to bide our time until nightfall. I think we're slimed up right now, so there's not a great way to do that. I guess I could harvest some doors, maybe some crops. You have 6 emeralds, do I? Okay, alright. Then we're making an emerald hammer. How much durability does that have, though? I see 3. There's 2. How good is this? That's what I want to know. If it's like booty ass cheeks, I'm not doing it. Mining speed 5.2, durability 25.6. That's pretty good. Hello? Can I not search? What the hell? New bug? There we go. 25.6 with a lower mining speed. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Darling, I told you many times. 3 mentioned? Me when I have more than one joke. Alright, let's test a couple things. We're slimed up right now, which is just not good. What the fuck? That guy's going in F tier if he keeps that up. You know, we should probably reset our spawn to here. What the? Projectile slimes. Watermelon? Glistering melon? Wow, okay. Oh my god, not fucking flames, dude. It's over. I'm so cooked. Literally. Please. I hate slimes. Oh, this is nice. So yeah, when you mine this seared brick with a Gregtech hammer, it acts as a forge hammer. And the forge hammer recipe for seared bricks is 1 like brick block to 3 of the actual bricks, which is a really nice shortcut, even in regular Gregtech New Horizons, when you find villages to just get those seared bricks for random recipes. Okay, we've touched some slimes. We need a controller. Smeltery controller is this. We don't need... Wait, this is that's a good recipe right there. This. Okay. 1 furnace, 1 smeltery controller, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the seared tank. We also need some smeltery drains. Let's do 1 for now. We don't have a saw. Should we make a saw? This is like theoretically a better recipe to do this and then cut it in half. But we don't have a Gregtech saw right now, and I'm not sure if there's a way we could get one very easily. Man, if you guys drop a couple hundred on stream, I will build a max size smeltery, but that will take absolutely forever. So the price for that will be high, is what I'm gonna say. We could make gold, maybe? I don't want to waste our gold. Oh, it's plates. I think seared brick is infinitely less hard to get right now than all the rest of that stuff. So I'm just gonna go kit up and just do the inefficient recipe. Potion of resistance. Glistering melon and melon. Okay. Crafting table. That. And let's put all of this in like a good chest here. Go sleep. If it ever blood moons, I think I'll just end it low-key. I don't like these fire slimes. These are getting like D tier at the very minimum. Are you kidding me? I can't sleep because I'm on fire? Drops 200 soul fragments. Cheers. A little bit of war. I honestly should just die right now so I can get my health back. Hit me. I go out the front door? Yeah, why not? Alright, let's head back to that village now that we've slept. Life is good. Grave dirt W. That was actually a really big W by the Gravedirt, I agree. I see an enemy. Oh, the misery. Why are there hostile mobs? That scares me. This is really just not good. There's a purple slime here. I'm getting like pinched here by the creeper, the spider, and the jumping slime. Neither of which I really want to be close to. Oh, the misery. A lot of caramels. Make sure to avoid. You're fast. Actually, in case of a blood moon, you can make a pillar up high with 3 stacks of gravel so mobs don't even spawn. That's true. I could also just seal myself in a dirt hole or like disconnect from the server and let it run. Fuck you. I hate you. Die. Superflat peaceful run? I actually wonder about peaceful. I don't think it's possible in GTNH. On Superflat, at least. Yeah, it will be very similar to Garden of Grind. Ricky's J is asking, is this going to be similar progression path to GOG, which is Garden of Grind? It will be similar. I'm going to try to dimension lock, so it'll probably be a lot worse if I dimension lock. Superflat peaceful might be fine. I don't think you could progress, really, because you're really depending on mob drops for a lot of renewable resources in early game. Because you can't really get XP from villagers, can you? I guess you could get like an XP bottle trade, but that would just be ridiculous to actually like do in practice. Smelt things for XP? God damn, that sounds like a challenge run. Iron farms do work in peaceful. Yeah, I think the grind would just be something that I'm not interested in. I like mobs. I like mob farming. I think that's a little more fun of something to work with than... Oh, I forgot to make my bucket. We should definitely do that. I don't have the iron on me, though. So just make sure I don't use this entire hammer, chat. Otherwise, we're kind of boned. I see you, watermelon slime. You're getting F'd here. You are getting F'd here. Soon. Where did you come from? All right, I'm not even gonna mind that. Let's go find our bed as well. It's not in here. Where did I put my bed? Man. Just make a seared bucket? We broke your bed? Chat, is that sus? Ah, there it is. Alright, let's see if there are any other iron golem spawns, because it seems like this village has made it through most of the night. Emerald, good, good, good. Emeralds are actually like high-key very, very important. Oh, hello. The thing about the jumping slimes, and the reason why they're objectively the worst, is that once they get, like, a hold of you, it is genuinely impossible to escape from them unless you kill them. And that is the most annoying part, right? Like, they just chase you down like nothing else. That's a fire slime. I'd rather take my chances with the blueberry slime. God damn it. 551, 557. If you get resources for crop sticks, in theory you can grind XP crops. That's true. That's true. I think there are other problems with Peaceful Run, though. Right? There gotta be. I think today we're gonna go for our smeltery and then probably call it there. Because I think we can make faucets and stuff and then make our bucket, get our lava bucket, and then melt out some stuff. And I think that's a good place to be. And then tomorrow we'll come back, dig out 4x4 chunks of grass and to bedrock, so that way we have some place to be. And then, yeah, I think that'll be a good place to be. I have the strategy for this too. I remember this from my previous Superflat experience, which is you dig down to the bottom layer, keep the layer of grass above you, and then you, let me guess, a jumping slime. Okay, as I was saying, the meta is to dig down to the bottom two layers, dig all of that out, and keep the grass layer on top so that way mobs can't mess with you. And then you dig out the grass layer as the final thing that you do. Jumping slime. Depends on it. Oh yeah, blood magic is huge. So I think that would kill Peaceful. Because I don't, I mean, you can get some blood magic from villagers. I don't even want to think about that though. That's a whole nother challenge on the challenge run. Rap snitches. Self-sacrifice until EEC. Interesting. But don't you need like the weakened blood shards? I guess you can still do that. It'd be hard to get a potion of weakness, but I know you can do machine explosions and pollution. But I have pollution disabled, so I would need to turn it back on to get the blood shard. Witchery potions. Huh, okay, okay. And there's slimes all over my body, which is just great. All right, let's see if I can train them up here. I want you guys to come this way. There we go, there we go. And once I get them far enough, I'm going to circle them and sprint to my body and then pick up everything I can. I'm starting to reach an agreement with the slimes. All right, we've got our stuff. We can make it home now. I'm going to try to get some brick while we're here. I guess it's going to be a quick one. Probably also take the machine that's in here. I'm sure there's some like niche usage. Ooh, Ender Pearl trade. That's iron pickaxe, never mind. Interesting strats you have there, 9. Lots of zombies. Do Thaumcraft Pecks spawn in Peaceful? I don't think so. That's like 15 degrees. We're still waiting a bit. Slime trap, dig hole, that'll be next stream. I guess we're digging out a huge hole next stream. They did remove the Ender Pearl trade, chat. It is no longer in the game. There is a way to get it though, I think with crops, and also I have a secret third way that I can get it in around MV when I unlock some stuff. Please, 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 please. Let's go. Eldritch Eye getting added to 2.9 to the Matrix Craft, which is nice. Oh. Oh, well, those won't spawn for me, so I guess I'm screwed either way. How are you doing today, Vid? What'd you guys get up to on your stream? You can get them from Warp. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna need to farm Warp this game to get Withers, too. Oh my god, yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Doing good. 2 weeks of waiting until Twist tokens now, basically. That's awesome. Twist token is in the future. Terraforma Greg community server next week. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Lots of the Project Singularity people started out as Terraforma Greg content creators like Flurbin and Hecuba. All right, before we get slimed up, I'm gonna set my reset my spawn point. We're gonna craft up all the stuff we need to turn this into a smeltery. I'm gonna get my bucket and I'm gonna steal a lava bucket from somewhere. I don't think there's a lava bucket anywhere near where we are actually, now that I think about it. We're gonna need to juggle it home. That's gonna be ridiculous. Fuck. All right, let's do... You know, now that I think about it though, we're gonna need to move this anyway. Whatever, let's just do it. Dragonium and Glistu too, yeah, that's true. I forgot which one of the our friends did that. Okay, that. Got seared tank. We need the faucet and the drain. What am I looking for, chat? Why am I... What's that thing that I'm... Smeltery drain, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, well, I did need those after all, so that works out. Could you use a water bucket to push the lava bucket back instead of picking up? I think that will be much higher impact than just juggling it home. Oh wait, there's a third option. I don't know if they've patched this yet. Let's see if that still exists. Okay, there's that, and then let's put our lava right here. I know Cadis is going to be on this if I reveal this, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, you're online. Let's drop off our stuff and make our bucket, which will be a very big achievement for today. All right, to make plates in Gregtech, it is a hammer and 2 iron ingots right now without our correct tools. And then to make a bucket, you turn those 3 plates into 1 bucket with a hammer. I do remember this. We now have our bucket, which is a very big part of this equation. I'm gonna drop off some random bullshit from my inventory. Let's keep all the smeltery stuff up here. Trash some of this. I'll keep the food. The brick is good. Dirt, I'll cape. Okay. It's juggling time. How much time do we have in the day? It's about noon. Where is the closest smeltery? You know, I haven't checked out this house to the directly east, so let's do that actually. No way. Wither? Wither? He jumped me right outside my house? That's just fucked up, chat. That's just fucked up. Yeah, I'm going to the blacksmith over here. Luckily, food is very plentiful. Like, I don't think I'll be dying of food. Because, like, I can just open up a garden anywhere, and most of them are food drops. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do this, bring the seared tank to do my strat. I'm gonna go back and get it, actually. Because I want to see if the strat still exists. That's a watermelon slime. Luckily, I don't think the big ones can jump, but they will be waiting for me as I leave. This actually is a great... I think I should have done this in the first place, so this is good that we're going back for this. The seared tank can hold more lava, or like theoretical 2 buckets of lava, and then if I juggled the single lava bucket back and forth, it would have taken me longer because I could only get 1 bucket home. Okay. Oof. Stop going the direction I'm going, bro. I don't like that. Have I raided this village yet, Chad? That's possible. I know I haven't taken the lava from any village though, so that's pretty shrimpled. I feel like I recognize that red house. Yep. We've been here. All right, chat. For this next trick, you need a seared tank and a bucket. And here's what we're gonna do. I need to do this quickly as to not get jumped by slimes. So we're gonna dip in here, grab the lava, put it here, open this, pickaxe this, and put it on our head slot. And we now have 2 buckets of lava. I can't stay long, otherwise I'm gonna get slimed. Thank you for following in Natzel. What's your favorite type of weather? Oh, that's a really easy question. Warm storms. If it's like 70 degrees out and there's storms overhead and it's gray but it's like light out and there's a little bit of thunder in the background, that is easily my favorite weather of all time. This is so goofy. This is so goofy. Should probably look where I'm going. I was walking directly into a jumping slime and a caramel slime. That's crazy. That's Florida right now. Ah, I'm jealous, Annie. I'm so jealous. So Studio Ghibli rain weather? Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. And not so with the first gift subs of Superflat. 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my god. New here, love the videos. Well, there's more coming, my friend. I'm about to release a new generational video, which is this Superflat video, but we need to get that like through Steam Age, I think, before I finish editing it. All right, let's make a quick detour. And we now have a functioning smeltery. So let's go melt down a couple of the stuff, a couple of the things that we have picked up. We need to get some type of ingot to sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice silver. That is really rare. There's no way to get that in the overworld. I can sacrifice a brick, maybe? Man, I keep clicking on the wrong button. Yes! Okay, so we need some brass. We gotta get a brick mold. Let's get this gold here. I want to melt that down. There's steel somewhere. Steel leggings, that's free. Steel helmet, also free. Chain I need to macerate first, so that's not happening. Maybe the iron sword for iron ingots? Bronze broadsword, I'll keep that for now. Copper, we need copper. Bronze binding, I'll melt that down. Bronze pickaxe. Can't really do anything with that at all, actually. Okay. Let's get sleeping and then get that going. Ooh, uh-oh. I hear a zombie to my right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in danger. This is not the way to go. So with Peaceful, I think you're screwed with Thaumcraft as Twilight mobs are needed for wands. Well, I'm already going to try to restrict myself to not using Twilight, so I think that ship has sailed regardless, right? F3, I can tell what angle I'm at. This is probably a more... What am I getting stuck on? I wish I had any light source on me. Is Glistering Melon theoretically a light source? No. Do I also have dynamic lights on? Yeah. I just don't have anything on me. It's not really much I can do to make these mobs despawn. Oh, let's go. I rage baited them away. You should also do a profane one in the crystalline. That's true. That's true. Profane and crystalline would be really big. Oh gosh. Jumping creepers. Chat, just for my sanity, so that way I can end stream today, I'm gonna chunk load this, disconnect, wait a second, and then reconnect. And it didn't work. I forgot how that's supposed to work. You think I can outrun them? I could just death reset also, which seems like it's gonna happen, whether I want it or not. Oh my god. Am I crazy or are hostile mobs spawning during the day? Alright, we gotta go unload these mobs. Nope, nope, nope. If we walk far away from our base, we'll probably be okay, because I think the mobs despawn and then come back. I really got to be on top of it with the sleeping. Otherwise, the mob spawning really like cuts into our playtime. It's a lot of AFK time that we have to do. All right, how many blocks is that? It's like 130. Yeah, that should be out of spawning range. I really just want to melt down this brass, but I'm getting harassed by slimes of all types. Mm-hmm. Yep. Blown up by a blackberry slime. Very cool, very cool. I asked. And of course, we need to train these slimes, chat. Get over here. Get over here. Mm-hmm. Away from my stuff, please. Alright, I'm gonna break line of sight. Pop over here. Grab some crumbs of my stuff and get out of here. We're probably gonna need to do this on the run, because I don't think that our enemies are gonna be nice to us. So steel, brass, iron. Check for stuff. That. Keep the bucket. Never get rid of the bucket. And I think we're good. And then let's put these tools. Hopefully that lava is enough to let that happen. Oh, I have bronze in my inventory. Damn. Yeah, I legitimately cannot physically wait until we are done with these slimes assaulting me. I need like a safe space to be away from slimes so I can... Damn it. I cannot wait until we dig out that chunk tomorrow. That is going to be big. All right, we got our brass. We've got the brick loaded up. I'm sorry, I need to do this on the fly. Seared faucet is not working. Brass. Come on. What am I missing here? Molten brass plus a brick. Chat, what's going on here? Why is the seared faucet not working? I love how I'm doing this while fighting slimes all the while. What the? Corner. Really? Oh yeah, it is a corner. Damn. This fucking slime will not fuck off. Let's see if we can get any good drops. The redstone is fine, I guess. I'm gonna die to poison and I'm gonna be mad about it. Wither and poison. Yeah, dude, I am catching no breaks today. Okay, here's this. Let's get our brick. Let's cast our ingot mold. And finally, we can now cast some iron ingots. And most importantly, there should be steel in here. Why is this not working? Do we need to macerate it first? Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Well, we now have access to all sorts of ingots, which is a huge achievement. And I think that's where I'm going to leave stream today. I think I'm happy with that progress. That is really good. I'm gonna keep attending to this as we say our thing. Oh, I don't want to leave. I'll leave the brass in here. Do we know what slimes bleed in the smeltery? Oh yeah, they make slime balls in the smeltery, right? I could make a farm out of that by trapping some slimes in a smeltery. Stay hydrated. Thank you. That's brass again. Let's get our gold and bronze out of here. The slimes are leaving me alone? Let's go. Thank you guys for joining me today on this lovely new journey. I am so excited about this. This is such a fun route that I love Superflat. I've loved it forever. I'm very excited to see what this holds. I would love to have a new forever world where I can build everything to my heart's content. And yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, I'm turning all the brass ingots into brass ingots again. What am I doing? Any tips on an internship? Be professional, be kind, learn about stuff, make friends. I think people sleep on how important interpersonal skills are in the job market. In order for people to remember you and hire you, they need to think you're cool, right? I know some people being social is not their strong suit. And sometimes you just need to act like it is in order to be social. That's why I come off as social, because I act like I am. So that's my advice. If you act cool and you're kind, those are the two most important things. All right, chat. This is a great way to end stream. So, thank you for joining me. Let's go find someone to raid, and then I'll say my normal outro. This is not safe. I know I'm gonna get slimed. Potato is playing right now. Let's go raid Potato, shall we? All right, chat. Be kind to yourself and others. Do the best that you can, and that will be enough. And join me tomorrow, and we'll do some more Superflat. I'm very excited. This is going to be awesome. Much love, everyone, and peace.